What do you got in the NFC East? Who's going to win that?
I mean, I'm taking the easy way out going Cowboys, but I just think they have the best overall team, and there's a lot of question marks everywhere else. But man, I'm kind of 50-50. I'm going to give you a lame answer. And I think it's going to come down to the last couple weeks of the season when the Cowboys play the Eagles, and the winner of that game is going to win the NFC East. I love the Eagles. I think they did a great job in the draft and in free agency, getting AJ Brown trade. Like they've done a lot of things, and the offensive line solid. Jalen Hurts could take a step this year. I really like everything about the Eagles. Something in my head is saying that the Cowboys are just going to win because they dominate this division. But my heart's saying Eagles, man. I just have a feeling the Eagles are going to somehow squeak this thing out. They made the playoffs last year, so why can't they win the division?
I agree. I agree with your sentiment. I'm going to agree with your pick too. Team money. Eagles 9-8 last year. They'll be a little bit better this year. Sirianni has Hurts. They're working together. They got AJ Brown now coming over with Devontae Smith, and their defense is better. So I think they're going to be better, but I don't see them taking on the Cowboys. Cowboys are still the cream of the crop. They're one of the top 5 teams in the NFC last year going into the playoffs. They just can't get that big game run going with Dak Prescott. It's killing this team. They want to be there at the end of the playoffs, and I think this year they're going to be in the hunt this year. CD Lamb, he's going to have to hold it up. They have had a lot of turnover at the wide receiver, but I think that defense will be strong. They'll get it done. I'm going to go in terms of the last place team, then you can give yours. Last place team, I'm going to go the Commanders. And last, I think the Giants take a step up, T-Money, get a little bit better with their new coach. And some of the players that were injured are back and contribute. I just don't see those Commanders getting much better. Carson Wentz, come on, man. I can't believe they banked on that guy. And with an average O-line, and now Chase Young hurt on defense, I just don't see those Commanders putting it together this year.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm going Giants for sure. I like Brian Dable, but I think they have one of the worst rosters, definitely like potentially a bottom 5 roster in the league. They don't, and outside of Kadarius Toney, if Saquon comes back, that's a great weapon, but offensive line is really bad. Daniel Jones has shown no progression, and the defense is terrible. I can't see them getting to 6 wins. I just don't even see that. I like the Giants' new direction with going and getting Dable. But even if I give them 6 wins, that's 2 more than last year. Washington had 7 last year, and they upgraded at quarterback and seemed
I don't know about that. I mean,
you think they upgraded at quarterback for sure.
I don't know about that, but okay. I had them close. I got them close there at the bottom, but those 2 are at the bottom.
You are a Carson Wentz hater. The guy might have been a top 15 quarterback last year, maybe top 12. Okay, he had a bad last game versus Jaguars.
He threw the ball backwards several times.
If he had won the Jaguars game and played a mediocre game, not even a bad game, just an okay game, and they make the playoffs, you'd be feeling a lot different about Carson Wentz. You're blaming a couple throws on him.
They should have made the playoffs, and they should have been contenders in the playoffs.
You're just upset because your guy JT didn't make the playoffs.
Excuse me.
He didn't show up either.